my logs going. And I need a horizontal axle. I need to change the direction so that it's running north-south. I need to run it up until I want to turn horizontal. It's more efficient the longer you make these. You can get 10 spaces out of 3 logs if you run them full length, but... Okay, I need a gear assembly right here, because I'm going to be sending it in a different direction. Then I need a path to hook it up to. And I'm going to need tracks. Okay. Leadstone there. There. Go north-south. Okay, and before we can put rollers or a track stop on there, we have to have the track built first. Okay, so that's why I built the track, and I haven't even begun to address rollers. Those have to go on top. Your tracks act as constructs, meaning just like walls, they cannot be destroyed by building destroyers, magma, nothing, except the designate, remove, construction. Shit, where? Ambush, ambush, ambush. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Do you guys know if Dwarf Therapist can change nicknames like it used to, or like it says it can? It'd be really great if it could, because then I could see who I have assigned things to. No? Nobody knows? Okay. Oh no! I would love to go out and collect him, but they're just gonna die again. This may be the end of my fort. I don't know how many people I have. 52. Draft away. Gosh, if I can use the tiny arrow keys on this keyboard. Okay. Engage. Okay. Right click on dwarf name and set the nickname. Well, that sounds simple. I'm maybe just not very intelligent at that. Okay. Right click, set nickname. Okay. Okay, that changes. Didn't do anything. Went away. Maybe it's broken in this one. I'm running it on Mac, and so you have to make some changes to it already just to get it to run with the current version. They haven't updated the Mac OS X Dwarf Therapist client. generally gets updated way later. And I like to be running the newest version of... God, I can't... Okay. Available... All these fresh immigrants, fresh meat. Go out here and tackle this problem. See what my masons are doing down there. Okay. Now I don't actually know if you can just take a horizontal lever. I've always done a gear assembly, but I wonder if you can just do this straight into the rollers. I've always done it as a gear assembly, but usually it's at the end of a much greater distance than 2. We're going to go ahead and make another access tunnel here. I did. When I committed the changes, it just... I will show you. Dwarf therapist. Okay, so like this guy, for example, I put 2 asterisks instead of 1 by accident. So I'll delete 1, press OK. It says in my pending labor changes that I'm going to change the nickname. So I press commit changes, and ta-da, back at 2. So, yeah. It's because I'm on a Mac, but that's fine. That's the only aspect of Dwarf Therapist that doesn't work, so I'm actually perfectly okay with it. And my Mac does so many other things well. And I am running low on drinks again, but I am not running low on barrels anymore, so he can get back to work. And I think the issue is that these people are not trained, but I will just keep feeding them. I don't care. Because this fort is going to fail. It absolutely will. But that's okay, because we've learned a lot about minecarts. And so in the future, and I've learned a lot about streaming, so I'll know to focus a little more on that. And stop being so gung-ho about answering questions by doing it immediately. Knowing that that's going to bring an end to my forts before I can get to the really cool stuff. So if my fort dies tonight, it dies tonight. That happens. Okay. So we have working power. Oh no. I have to hook it up to that direct space. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't know why I thought power could... that mine track I'm building right there is just to show rollers working. Just so that... One of the things that I'd like to do, I got a lot on my plate right now, as far as real life goes outside of Dwarf Fortress. This is kind of my release from it. So, but I graduate with my master's degree in a few weeks, and then I get married in a few months, and I'm applying for jobs right now, and I got a deadline at work, and hopefully they're going to renew my contract, so I don't have to take one of these other applications. But after the end of that, I'd like to go back and I'd like to make excerpts out of this and make a series of YouTube videos out of these, and I can voice over, and I have these small diagrammatic things to show people. So, and since I already know this fort's gonna die, yeah, exactly, Dragoon. We are seeing tantrums, so I want to go ahead and I want to get this power working this time, just to show you guys how it does work. because next time I plan on building things a little more carefully, and so it could be quite a while before I add power. See, and it's letting all that water out is the problem there. That was what I was worried about. I mean, I guess it could have come from above. Eventually, I think this thing will run itself out of power when it doesn't have enough water anymore, because it's going to slowly keep dripping it off to the side there. Never see me again. No, no, no. Pretty soon you'll just see me in a new fort. No, and I actually plan on casting a lot more after all of this. So I started casting like right during the most hectic time in my life. I think because I was looking for something more extreme as a release to counteract all of this other stress. So my fiance has actually said that I've been a lot more content now that I'm casting. It doesn't seem to matter whether or not people are watching or whether or not I'm losing my fort to the fact that I'm casting. She said just that I seem more relaxed because I think it's that I'm trying to like give back to a community, so it gives me something to look forward to. So I will actually probably be casting more through all of this. Pretty much every time that I can be near good internet. Although my parents are kicking me out on September 1st, and I'm not getting married till September 29th, and our parents don't want us living together, and I don't have a place, so I don't really know what's going to happen there, but I guess we cross that bridge when we get there. Okay, did I not tell it to build... You guys watched me tell it to build a gear assembly here? Yeah. Okay, there must be one present. Oh, it's... That gear assembly is actually keeping that water at bay. That's fantastic. She does see it as a positive. She does. You know, and I don't know. I guess I don't watch myself. So maybe I've been casting to her for years and she's tired of hearing it. So maybe. I don't know. But she definitely sees this as a positive. She was a little shocked when I told her that people were actually interested in watching me play this game. She took the quote and ran with it off the forum about that guy's wife that said, are you playing that midget castle game again? And so she's always, I don't know why people would watch you play that midget castle game. Bothers her how the graphics are not good enough for her. It is not beautiful enough. She'll watch me play Call of Duty or even StarCraft briefly, but she will not watch this. She said she's just not interested. Okay. We have power. Total power needed 40. Okay, that one's disengaged. So we're gonna go ahead and engage it. Remember, a disengaged lever will make that thing collapse. That's why there's two. And it'd be really cool if these guys would stop tantruming or whatever's causing this and just come do their job. Seven idlers. And it looks like we did beat back those goblins. And people are probably pissed that I'm not letting them bury their dead. So let's go take care of a little bit of that. I do have plenty of burial.